Aloha and welcome to Let's Take a Look at Tableau. So anyway, once you have your Tableau installed, there's a lot of ways for you to connect to data, right? Um, for example, if you want to connect to an Excel file, you click here, find it. I'll click on cars and open, and you're connected, right? Once you're connected, if it's pretty much just one sheet, yeah, one sheet, it will automatically put that sheet there. Now, let me explain what that is. Okay, again, I did cars, right? And there's only one sheet. There is not another sheet one, sheet two here. We don't have that, right? So it's only one sheet. Okay, very cool. Um, so, you connect it up and things like that. Now, when you connect up to the data, Tableau automatically looks at it and tries to determine what kind of data it is. So it's going to say ABC over here. That's a text field, character field, right? And volume here, weight and CO, because its numbers are numeric field. Yeah, numeric. So, it tells you what kind of data is in there. Again, text field ABC, those kind of, now there's more. Okay, but maybe we'll take a look at those a little bit later. So you got the data, everything looks good, then you want to do something with it. Then you go to sheet one over there. Now, here's a little bit more clear. Again, it says car and you see the ABC over here. And then you see the blue, yeah? And then the green. Now, Tableau has a lot of different terms over here, and sometimes it can get confusing because Tableau is a very powerful tool. So, you can, it's a powerful tool, and so they have all these names and stuff like that. And I'm going to try to keep it simple. Now, I'm not trying to oversimplify it or anything. I'm just trying to make it so that we can work with it and we can be successful with it to start. Right. So again, text field, right? And car over here. So if you can think about it, it has text data inside. If you think about it, it's kind of like a label, right? So it has a name on a car. And then you have the text over here. I mean, excuse me, the numeric fields over here, which are number fields, right? Number fields. So number fields can be defined as anything. You can sum, you can min max, you can go ahead and average number field, right? So I come over here and I can go and put the data underneath cars, right? So this is the weight of the cars over here. Yeah, the weight of the cars, and it's displaying in a column chart. Now let me go back over here a little bit. Here on the right are the different kinds of charts available to you. Now Tableau is really, really smart, and what it will do is, based upon the data that you have over here, what it will do is it will present to you a lot of chart options. Okay, so again, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have cars in my label, and then I'm going to put in the weight of the cars like this, right? And then it gives us column chart, or you can do a bar chart, or you can do, you can go this kind of graphical chart like this, or the bubble chart. You can even do, a pie chart, those kind of, and this is coming up based upon the data, right? The kind of data that you have, right? The kind of data that you have. Come back over here and see like this. So this, I want to come back to like this or here. And you have the data over here. By the way, these are called shells. Okay, just keep them as column and rows for now, but just, these are known as shelves. This is the toolbar up here. One of the tools that you might, we can use right now is just this flip over here. What it does is, instead of a bar over here, it's going to turn it into a column chart over here. You can turn it back. You can go ahead and sort, okay? Smallest, smallest to the largest over here, reverse sort. You can do those kind of things. So, it's, and if you want to take them out over there, you say, I don't want this guy over here. you know, just, yeah, you don't have to do any of that kind of stuff over there. Yeah. So anyway, you know, you can go ahead and do these kind of tools over here, right? These kind of tools, and it's up to you. Okay, so that's how I bring now. I'm going to go, and if you want to end the close the data, what you do is you can go come here and you can just kind of click on close over here, and then you close the data, right? You just say, I want to get another source. And I'm going to work with another set over there. I'm going to do Hawaii zip codes, right? Hawaii zip codes. And just to show you some stuff. So again, I'm Excel. This one over here is a CSV, sorry. So it's a text file and a Hawaii zip code and population, right? So it brings it over. Right now, you'll notice that, you know, the population is, you know, they have, you know, again, it's a number value because we may choose to sum it at some point, whatever. And then you got the zip codes, right? And this one over here is a little globe. These guys have a globe. Okay, so what these guys are global features. Now, when you work with, you know, these kind of global kind of data, you know, it does present to you different kinds of things. So say, for example, I say by zip code, I'm going to say zip code is the label. Which one has the highest population, right? Highest population by zip code over here. Now, again, based upon the data, because I have one, the zip code is a global data over here, right? You know, all of a sudden these kind of map things pop up. So I can go and click on that, or I can click on here and it shows, and you can go and scroll with the mouse. You can kind of, you know, kind of grab it with the mouse over here. You know, you can go and grab it over here. So you can go ahead and you can move it around if you want to and stuff like that, right? Okay, like this, okay, cool. And then you can go and make it bigger. Okay, like this, right? Make it like this, whatever. Yeah, like this. Yeah, you can go ahead and move it up over here like this, right? So you can go and do that kind of stuff, but, and you can make it bigger so you can see different things over there, right? So, you know, based upon the data that you can do that. Now I'm going to take this down, okay, because it talks about the longitude. Just kind of drag it over here and we'll drag this guy out. Now the zip code, let's go take a look at zip code. Again, zip code comes like this, right? So, and it's a global thing. But what if I said, no, well, I want to, you know, for whatever reason you say, I want to go and convert the zip code to something else. I can convert it to a measure, which is again, like numeric field, right? So now it's green. So if it's green over here, it's what is known as a measure. Now that will affect how it's displayed. Now let me do the same thing over here. And it's like this now. What is this? Well, you know, that's the span of the zip codes over there. And, you know, so if I did the population, it really wouldn't make sense, right? It really doesn't make sense, okay, because it's trying to add it up over here. Yeah. So it doesn't make sense over there. Again, I could change this over here and I can make it into a dimension. Dimension is a text field, so it makes it blue, right? So again, you know, again, these are terminologies that are sometimes difficult to remember in Tableau. Dimension is like a text field label, and a dimension, oh, sorry, a measure, yeah, a measure is like a numeric field over here, yeah, numeric field, yeah. So, you know, if I come over here, whatever reason, I can say, you know, convert to a dimension. That means it converts it to a text field. Okay, and then this one over here, I can convert it to a measure, okay, which is again a green or a numeric field. Okay, so it just kind of depends on your data. That's how it brings it in. Now again, I'm going to do the same thing over here. Use some other kind of data over there, and you got to watch, you know. Okay, so I'm going to say no. So I'm going to connect up again Excel. This time I'm going to do countries. Let's take a look at countries over here. Now, countries over here, yeah, countries over here, you know, pretty much gets it right. This is a continent, and Yeah, even though, we only got, this should be a global. Actually, continents, we only got 7, so not too bad, right? But country over here and capital, because they don't have all the names of capitals around the world. Yeah. They do have, if it was US, like with the zip code thing, it would know because we have that data. But, for internationally, they don't have it all. So it just treats it as a text field. Now, the total area, though, is a problem. And the reason why it's treating it like a text field, even though we may want to choose to add it, right? We want to choose to add it by, population by continent. It treats it this way over here. So, that's going to cause a problem. So you pretty much got to clean it out, take out the KM2 over here, because otherwise, say for example, I come here and I do continent and I do population over here, or total area, sorry. Total area over here is not going to know what to do. Yeah, see, doesn't know what to do with it because, it's a text field, right? It's a text field over here. So with stuff like this, what you got to do is, and you can try and go ahead and try to convert it to a measure, yeah. But it's not going to work out the way you want it to. It's not going to work out the way that you want it to. So again, just like with everything else, you got to clean data. So let's go clean that data. Countries, clean it up. Yeah, clean it up over here. And then, oh, sorry, wrong one, not cars. This one over here. I'm just going to select here. I'm going to do the replace thing. Space KM2 with nothing. Replace all like this. Oh, sorry. I better go and copy this guy. That's better. Copy it. Copy. Come over here, replace it. And then now replace all. And 205. So now when you save it, and now when you bring it in, it's gonna make a difference. So let's go see. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and close my data. And I'm not gonna save, I'm gonna bring it in again, countries. Now, when it brings it in now, again, here, all of a sudden now it's no longer an ABC over here. It's a value. So when you do your chart sheet 1 over here, and I say, okay, continent, right? And I'm going to do population. Now it's going to make sense, right? Or like this. Yeah, now it's going to. So this is a total population by continent, right? And so you can do those kinds of things as well. Now, if you wanted to, for whatever reason, you wanted to color it, right? I can do population and click on color right over here like this. And, see how it kind of changes the color a little bit, right? Just kind of like which is the longest one over here like this. Or so I can do population size over here, that kind of stuff over there. I can do the labels. I can actually put numbers here, those kinds of things, right? So, it's up to you what you want to do, right? What, again, and based upon the data, you can put in different kinds of charts that you want. Yeah. All right. So that's how you connect up, and that's how you work with, some of the data. We'll be talking more as time goes along.